As you can see, we have now embedded a sound file and a poem, and in fact, I've done this for 2 poems. In my instructions, I have asked the learners to vote for their favorite poem. So in the rest of this tutorial, we're going to learn how to embed a voting widget into our blog page. To do this, follow me over to twigs.com. Twigs.com is a site that you can join and create voting widgets. Now there are lots of different websites that offer this service, but I like Twigs because it's so easy. The first thing you'll need to do is register so that you can save your voting widgets as you create them. So click on register, and here we need to give ourselves a username, password, retype the password, select our gender, age, and then type in the magic code again and click register. It's that simple. We've now registered and we're logged in. Click on create poll. On this page we have options for creating our poll or our voting widget. At the top of the page there are a few options you don't need to worry about. You can give your poll a description, but that's not important. What you need to do first is put in your question that you're going to ask your learners. Next, you need to type in the answers that you want your learners to choose from. I have 2 poems, so those will be my answers. Once you've typed them in, you can remove any answer boxes that you don't need by clicking on remove. If you want to add an answer later, click on Add Answer. You can display the answers in a random order if you want, or you can allow multiple selections. If you have 4 or 5 answers and you want the learners to choose their top 2 or 3, or however many you want. Below that, you need to choose a category. I will choose Education. Scrolling down, we can make our poll public or private. I will choose private. And we need to decide when our poll will expire. Maybe you only want to give your learners 1 week to choose or to vote. I'm going to give my poll the maximum 365 days. Down the bottom, we have to prove that we are human by entering the magic code. Next, click Create. On this page, on the left, we can see our poll. Please do not vote yet. First, let's choose some colors. Okay, I think I like light green. Below this, we can see some computer text. I think you know what we're going to do with this. Select all and copy. We will need this text to embed in our blog. Below this, there are some other options, but you don't need to worry about that. Let's go back to our blog. Here we are back at our page editing for the sound file activities. We're going to put in our voting widget code at the bottom of this page. So scroll down. But first, we need to make sure that we have chosen HTML, not visual. So click on HTML because we're entering computer code. Make a space underneath your last poem and click Ctrl V. As you can see, I have pasted all of my computer code in here. There's so much of it. In fact, we only need the first 2 lines. The rest of this code is for a link to the Twigs website, and it's a bit messy on our blog. So I'm going to delete it. find where it says /script. In front of that, where it says arrow div, select all the text after it. Now, at the end you can see /div/div. Leave one of those /divs there, as I've done here. Click delete. Now what you should have is /script/div. You've actually only needed 2 lines of this text to make your voting widget or your poll work. Now click Update Page and preview changes. On my blog page you can see my 2 poems and sound files, and at the bottom you can see the voting widget. Which poem did you like most? And the learners can easily click one option and click Vote. As you can see, there's the lovely green that I chose. This is a very wonderful way to add interactivity to your blog pages and posts, and a great way to get your learners reading.